Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. Kyle Tucker, honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just wasn't good enough, man. So I'm going to be honest and say I'm a little jealous of him. But, you know, he's a star for a reason. He's got a ton of talent, and the fans come out to see him, souvenir or not. And here's hoping he puts on.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Base knock right field. Around first, heading for two. The relay to second. The tag out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Tucker. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. That misses, and that's ball one. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swing and a ball popped up. Lux gets under it. And out number one on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 2-2 on the way. And a ground ball to first, and it's through for a hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire.
Back to the top of the lineup, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. First time up was a pop out. This to center field. Outman under it. They got it for out number 2.
Up next,
Jonathan India at the plate. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. High in the air, out to right. Tucker makes the catch. Runner tags at second, goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit for the Reds.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Trying to track this one down. He's got it. That is the inning. No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run.
And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. And he deals. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Harvey, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pajes settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Allen.
Two outs, runner at first. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Relay throw to third. Save. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the...
Back here in Cincinnati with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. This is Bryson Stott. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Goes to second, safe there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Connor Phillips done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming. Gregory Soto takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ground ball could be 2. To the plate, save. It's 1-1. Go-ahead run on base. Anthony Santander at the plate. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-1.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
On its way to the corner, turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw in. Not in time. He is safe as a run scores.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Boom. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one missing low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And the 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. The punch out there. 2-away now.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And another ball. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it! 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies. Back here at Great American Ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance. He's been very efficient with that pitch count. But if
this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Santander gets it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He's really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Turner makes the grab on the run.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And there's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered right field. Santander going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And here's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Reds leave 1. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Number 22 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. 1 for 3. Ball 1 there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Turner now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That's to third. Bregman to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. To third. And foul ball. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
1-1.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground. And that one handled. The Reds now down to their final out. And now it's Alex Bregman. That's in there. 0-1.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Marchand collects, fires to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to in New York. Welcome in. We're in the 8th. 2 men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Laser could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. Bregman headed for the plate. Tries to get back and save.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Efros.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Headed for the plate. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake. Back here in New York, now it's the DH, Everson Pereira. New arm out of the bullpen, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Yankees looking to rally. Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here is Aaron Judge. There's a strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one fouled off. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. See if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup at Frost. In his 4th year, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. 0-1 down. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now Reese Hines. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. 1 out, base is empty. Adam looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a ball.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
And here it comes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now here is Stuart Fairchild in there at the knees for a strike. That misses, and it's 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a foul ball. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. And that's the 3rd out. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 6-2. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 9th, Brandon Drury to the plate.
Second base.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Suarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. The Yankees down to their final strike. And another ball. Got him. And that is the ball game. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Number 75 finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out, dealt for him, Singy.
Never too early to make a move. If you know this is the missing piece for the squad, Boog, I mean, the more games you have with your new team, the more chances you have to make an impact. And when you have...
And here's the catcher. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Steer, the lead runner, out at second. Benson on at first with nobody out. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Steer rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now they trail by one.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
High fly ball out into left center field. Puts it away for the out. First and second, 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The Reds trailing by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We play two full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Reds 1. And now the catcher comes up to him. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's the catcher. 1 for 2. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's the Reds catcher. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. 2 out, space is loaded. Here's the Reds catcher. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. All loaded up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Carroll right there to make the grab. And that is that. So And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of one out, bases empty. Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate. And that misses off the outside edge. Encarnacion Strand measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. And now the lefty. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Forget it. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the second game of the series. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 3-2. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped up. Terrain under it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty delivers. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. No advance. Back here in Cincinnati, John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Big matchup here with the top two teams in the division going head-to-head. Pressure on both teams in a game like this, Singy.
Absolutely. If you're behind, you know you have a chance to make up some ground. You really want to get that W.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Adbert Alzala gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
But for the team in front, they're feeling the heat a little bit, and they know their lead shrinks with the loss, so they got to be sharp every pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And ball one. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
This is Dylan Carlson, 1 for 3. That misses the zone. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's a little bit high. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Right-handed reliever on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering is down low. 2 down, nobody on. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. McLean makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Matt McLean. Finnegan back to work. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting loose out there. Bradley also throwing. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On the first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
This one smoked out to left. Walker hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's Nolan Gorman. New pitcher for the Reds, Gregory Soto.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
The pitch. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he pops up the bunt. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
2 on, 1 out. And the slider just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And another ball. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Devin Williams.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Line drive. And a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
Herrera swings through it for strike 1. That misses the zone. 1-1.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That misses the zone. 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses. And it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Johnny Brebbia.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Line and a base hit into right. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. Fastball for a strike. him. One gone here. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Ball one and a pitch inside. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. That's back. See you later. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball one low. Rebbia, a former All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Still only one out here in the inning. Rebbia maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Two now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. He was late there, strike 1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Felix Bautista gets the call from the pen.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That one at triple digits.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In position, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Steer. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And delivers outside. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count is 1-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed really creeping into my mind right now.
The Cardinals down to their final strike. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game. Singy, do you think games against division rivals mean more to the players than other games?
I mean, I always got a little more charged up for those games in the division. And sure, you want to win every game all season long, but every player knows that a division title, that can really set you up for success in the postseason. So these divisional rivalry games can definitely feel more impactful for sure, both in the standings and on team morale.
Mm-hmm.